Hard work. Yeah, I'm gonna be transferring this kind of a log, so as you can just have moto atambe here hayo. Na moto amekuwa mrefu. Yeah. Wewe kama umechoka bana, wewe toka. Guys, we are making it happen. It's a very big log here. Monta atambe here gati. Oh, madi atambe here. Hapo. Guys, it's a very we are about to reach. I am 1, 2, 3, 20. I am 1, 2, 3, 20. Kongko hamini murusiro motengo konge risiro. Go sawa? Go sawa? 1, 2, 3, 20. Shikilia juu. Eka mawe. Go sawa? Hapa. Wewe banda ziki. Eka mawe. Guys, welcome back. It's Gintu back again to the root of today. I've just arrived at home here and I found that things are not working good. And I found that much of the cables has been, people have been already tempting with much of the cabling. You can just check, the wires are hanging here, carelessly hanging. And they look like cucumbers here and the wilting of the cucumber. So I'm going to be having some fixation here because I've already put a very big tree here to make sure that the guy is... oh, angali uko kwa mpaipai. Yeah, man. Hello, beautiful people, wherever you are. Welcome back. It's Gintu. Back again to the root of today. Woo! Everything gonna be coming to you live, which is 1-on-1, and at the G Castle 1-on-1 very early in the morning. Two Comaveras. Panda, Gintu A, Gintu B, woo, Gintu C, woo, Gintu D. Yeah, man. Wherever you're coming from, thank you very much for you being tuned and locked in, because today I've just democratized and to making sure that everything is coming to you live. But things are not good unto the village right now. Things are krakatooing. What is happening unto the G Castle, and things are not yet going good. And here we go, guys, because my Wi-Fi has been tempered on, and I don't know who is tampering with my Wi-Fi, and even the cables are lying down. Guys, things are not secure here. So as far as everything is in concern, I want to make sure that I'm restoring everything in an order. So here we go. We have another gentleman here. What's up, man?
What's up?
Me, General. How is everything, man?
Big respect, brother.
Konki
the master.
And we are here. You have it's called the Mtarimbo. It is for drilling some holes here.
How are you?
Everything is so fantastic. Carifragistically good.
We missed the sound, man.
You missed the sound. We are available, man, making sure that everything gonna be coming to the people 1-on-1 to the G Castle. And much of the people are just talking about, oh, Gintu, wow, I want to know where the G Castle is moving to. And we have already landed.
I never came to see from here.
Oh, you have never seen it from here? This is how it's looking like.
It looks like very fantastic.
More meticulous.
And I think when you now plaster, it's gonna be looking like a palace.
Exactly. Guys, as far as everything is concerned, I'm also having some pipes here, and already there are some of the things that are ongoing at the G Castle here to make sure that the G Castle is moving in a spherical way that we need it to go very fantastic. So here we go, man, and Mr. Mayan here want to drill a hole here a little bit. It's for the Wi-Fi, because when I came, I found that the Wi-Fi has been tempered for. And when did it be tempered, man? On Monday?
Yeah, on Monday.
On Monday. So guys, even the cables are laying down, and you can just check from this position here. The cables are laying down. So here we go. This is the cable, and it's just laying down from the far end, and where it's just accessing the G castle there. So I don't know what is really happening, and I don't know if it's somebody who tampered with it. I don't know, but the real fact is I've just called the authority to make sure that they're gonna be coming to fix the error, and I want to make sure that I'm improving. Before they come, I have to make sure that I'm putting here a very big hole, man. A very big one. A very big one. A very big one. It's a very big tree. Oh. It's like a pole of electricity. Oh. Yeah. Do you remember that pole that we just left there, man? Yeah. It's the one that we're gonna be placing here. And don't tamper with this one of there's somebody here, because guys, I'm eyeing forward to have much of the things coming one-on-one, and I've just to make sure that everything is coming to you live. Oh. Yes, Mr. Bank. Wacha niangalie.
Like this one?
Yeah. Yeah, the big one?
Yeah.
Yeah. Chisohere. Ndio hata ni chinke mura. Yeah, that way. A very big one, eh? Exactly. Guys, this is how we wanna make sure that everything is so fantastic. So we're gonna be going with the restoring whatever has been broken out, and we have to make sure that everything is covered with an immediate effect. Let me check on what is, yeah. What?
Deep.
Oh, the deepness? We want it to be like 4 feet. 4 feet. Yeah. 4 feet is the same of this kind of the stuff you are. Yeah. Yeah, 4 feet is this one. The whole of this one.
I'm going to enter inside.
You enter? Or it enter?
Me, I enter.
No, it enter. Let it enter, not you. Exactly. So dig it while I'm just looking for the boys. Whenever they're gonna be demobilizing, we're gonna be making sure that we are bringing that kind of a pole and place it here, and we have to fix the error of the Wi-Fi connectivity. Guys, it's so chaotic. If it's somebody who did this one, I don't know. Maybe they have something to say. And it's here, guys. It's laying down, because I've just hooked it up onto this kind of talk about the power plant, and the cable is here, so it's laying down onto the chamber, and it's so, in terms of security, it doesn't have security right now. That's why I want to restore everything and make sure that everything is going on good. So as far as everything is in concern, I see some conjunctions here, and they're just hanging carelessly, and this is how they have just been brought down. I don't know who brought it, and they're gonna be making sure that we are fixing the error here one-on-one. So as we just engage and check onto the G Castle, because it has been so long, even we have just missed much of the moment of the G Castle a little bit, and we're having much of the work that we're gonna be continuing from the G Castle one-on-one. So guys, I told you that we're gonna be having electrification. Already we have the pipings here. The pipes there are variable, fantastic. And we have the boys here, the mobilized here, to make sure that everything is coming out very fantastic. Buddha. What's up, man? Good. Everything is good. I see you are drilling the channels to make sure that electricity is passing like Safari Rally. Wow, wow. So fantastic. So guys, they're just drilling some of the holes here to make sure that the electricity is going to be passing. So it's going to be having a long way, because it's going to be going to the upper section, and it's going to be leaving much of the place for the ceiling to come. Yeah. See, the other German is here. How are you, man?
I'm good, man.
Everything is good?
Everything is good.
Yeah, the German electrification is ongoing, and the channels are being drilled here to make sure that everything is so fantastic. Wow. So, wow. How are you, man?
I'm cool.
Everything is good? Yeah. I see you are fixing the error here. Yes. Making sure that the electricity is placed where necessary. Of course. Fantastic. Let's go. Guys, it's the work that is ongoing today, and everybody now is making sure that we are fixing everything into one kind of the bucket. And it has not been easy for us to reach in this kind of the position we are, but we're going to be making sure that we are making it happen. For the people who thought about, Gintu going to be, I don't know where, in Nairobi, Gintu is back from Nairobi. No, back. Whoa, Gintu B. Yeah. Whoa. Wagwan. Here we go and make sure that everything is coming to you live and it's one-on-one. We have much of the works and the duties are performed outside there to make sure that everybody is getting the duty. Because when I was out of the village, much of the people right now, the pockets are not reading. Now Gintu is back. Much of the people are now getting money. So money right now and to the G Castle here is going to be flowing. Because right now much of the people are going to be making sure that they're hustling to get money. When I'm always available, they're going to be making sure that the money is flowing. The G Castle is money. And when I'm available, everything resumes and becomes so fantastic. So whenever you're just supporting it's _Gintu, I'm back to the village, but I'm going to be going back again to Nairobi because I have much of the things still have not been covered because I wanted to launch electrification, and we're going to be making sure that tomorrow we're going to be having security lights. We're going to be having every security light going to be placed here and electrification electrified onto the house with an immediate effect. This is the progress and the prosperity that we need. And guys, when today in the morning when I arrived here, I have found that things are krakatooing, and when the things are krakatooing, it means that we are having a problem whereby we have the hailstones. The way talk about Mayani told me the far end that the hailstones has hit and everything is gonna be getting so worse here. So I have the dogs here, they're gonna be visiting me. Kuja, 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 kuja. Yeah, I have the dogs here. Every kind of the invite is acknowledged here. So I'm gonna be having the dogs here, and we're gonna be having some cherish and having some cherishment here a little bit. Wagwan, 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 mi general. Fantastic. How are you? How are you? How are you? Woo, how are you? Yeah, missing you, missing you. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Woo. Come on here, come on. Yeah, man, yeah, man, yeah, man. Wow, wagwan. They're even falling in the. Good job. Come on, come on, come on. How are you? Yeah. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. So, guys, everything is so fantastic as we go on with the day, and to make sure that everything is going on as planned. So, everything is so fantastic as we commence the day of today to make sure that we are moving as long as we have planned ourselves to move. And as we go forward, we make sure that we are not lacking whatever we are being entitled to do, because the travel was very fantastic, and journey masses for the people who wished me journey masses. I've just landed home very safely and everything is so good. I'm just here for just a single day, and I'm gonna be again moving out with an immediate effect. And I'm gonna be moving to make sure that we are having much of the things still coming. It's just launching the electrification, and I told you that I'm gonna be there to launch electrification. As far as everything is in concern, today we are ongoing with electrification. Then tomorrow or tomorrow but one, we're gonna be making sure that we are ongoing with the welding or plumbing or tiling. So both of those kind of the three, one will progress again and again, because I always go systematic. When the tiling, because right now I've not yet purchased the tiles to finish the upper section, I'm gonna be waiting for a little bit of a moment so as I can just have the tilings here. We're gonna be continuing with the electrification. As when the electrification is done, we're gonna be checking on the other things to do. That's why I'm just onto the village to make sure that everything is so good. But onto my way, guys, I was having a little bit of a problem here and there of you know, last time I just took my jacket and I gave to a mom in the dump site, and I was a little bit affected with much of the wind, and right today my stomach is roaming east, west and south. Do you know the malaria of stomach? I'm now suffering from malaria of stomach, so it's a little bit problem here, and I'm gonna be making sure that I'm sorting it out and everything gonna be so fantastic. Right now maybe the area of watery in nature, but that's the nature, you understand. So everything is so fantastic as we're gonna be making sure that we are moving forward and getting to where we have to reach. This is the moment that we are ever looking for, and whenever Gintu onto the position, everything is wakened up. That is the very big difference between Gintu and other mongoose who are talking about, oh, Gintu A, Gintu B, Gintu C, Gintu D. Woo, woo, woo. Whoa, wagwan. And we're gonna be making sure that we are iteratively making things to happen very fantastic. So we have to engage ourselves and make things change. And we're gonna be showing you whatever has happened and to the village, because the hailstones has hit things like Cherokee drums, and things right now are singing like songs of the melodies. And how the things are moving, it means that things are not going out good. Woo! Let's see on, oh, my hand I see is sunken. I think is becoming like, I think about, have you ever seen, what is that kind of an animal that digs down and bury itself down, and it is called hibernation and estivation at the same time whenever it reaches to that kind of the moment. I don't know, it's a mouse. Is it called a mouse? Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, it's moving.
The real G.
The good thing is, the good thing is, this kind of the mutalimbo is called koloba.
Koloba.
Yeah, it's called koloba. So I think the koloba is new and things are not bad.
Yeah.
Exactly. So I see the spade of the military in Kenya. This was for my father, and they came with this kind of the spade. It has taken more than decades of years. Exactly. Decades. Yeah. Yeah.
Are you going back?
Yeah, I'm gonna be going back, man. Yeah.
We lack job, man.
No, I've opened the job already. And a little bit of the work, man. And I'm gonna be sorting out some 2-3 issues here and making sure that we are ongoing with the protocol as observed. And everything is fantastic, man. Whenever I'm just around, the job is always around, man.
But when you are not there at the village, we are even we are not like you see some people are not having good mood.
Because there's no flow of money.
Not only money, vibe.
Oh, the vibe.
Yeah.
Oh, but I'm around for a day, and you're gonna be enjoying the vibe, man. No problem. Don't worry.
Yeah.
The good thing is Gintu is available, and I'm doing good, and everything is going on as planned.
People are just talking outside that you ran.
I ran.
Yeah.
I ran to where? But they were checking, because when I talk about somebody's running, I can never identify myself where I am.
Yeah.
But the good thing is everybody, everybody knows that Gintu is in Nairobi.
The real thing is, when any place you go, people like you. There is a video I saw having a lot of men, and I know that Nairobi, our city, is a very dangerous place.
Yeah.
Even there's a day I heard that the Mwango went and was like to be snatched a camera.
Exactly.
But you are with the chokoras.
They're called street and ghetto guys.
And you know that street they use gum.
Yeah, they use gum.
No,
I
they
understand.
don't understand.
They sniff.
I don't know how you talk with them.
The only thing is that, let me tell you, my friend, you know, much of the people doesn't. That's why I talked about much of the people don't know who I am specifically. They know only 3%.
Yeah.
Do you know that once upon a time I was to be in such kind of a scenario?
Which that?
Yeah.
Of
no, not only that one. I was to be a street guy.
a street guy?
Yeah.
How?
Huh?
How?
It's a very long story, man. It was a life had cornered, and I had to make sure that I'm just living to the street a little bit. But the things are getting forward, and we're going to be sorting it out, and that's why I always talk about the guys understand it, man.
You help them.
Yeah.
You know, Nairobi is the place where a lot of water is.
Exactly.
Slums, bad water.
Yeah.
But you surprise them with gumboots.
Gumboots,
hey,
yeah,
they
man.
were celebrated, my friend. They celebrated.
Yeah, you checked them, man?
Yeah, I checked.
That's now the real G.
Yeah.
We have to make sure that we are making the changes.
Yeah.
Let me hear from
the real G.
Yeah, the real G.
Wow,
and we're going to be making it happen. Yeah. As far as we have much of the action to be done and how the thing's going to be going. So I'm going to be calling the... Hey, bro.
Yes.
What's up, man? Are you going to be coming to fix the stuff, man?
Yes, I'm coming.
Okay. Ni saa tatu bwana.
I'm on my way.
Thank you. That's a Wi-Fi guy, and they're going to be coming to fix the error because I talked about the Wi-Fi has been tempered for, and I know much of the people are just always... how many people are depending on this Wi-Fi?
Yeah, a lot of people.
A lot of people.
Even I was finding people from Nabuanse.
Yeah.
Telling you, Gintu is not there, even the Wi-Fi is not there.
Yeah, by the way. Yeah. But the good thing is I'm back and I'm gonna be restoring it. And I know this is the stupidity maybe coming from outside people, because when I talk about checking my whole area, it's not having any problem. But whenever they're gonna be coming, they're gonna be knowing where the problem is, because they told me that somebody has tempered from the main post. And that's why I want to make sure that I'm putting here a post which is very tall, because here the wire is a little bit hanging until it reaches that far end. So I want to put here a pole that will make sure that this area is very far tall, so as you cannot have
struggling here, bro.
Yeah, imagine uploading videos. Guys, the best thing
is cornering.
And you know the best thing with me is that the passwords are all over. Whoever want to use the Wi-Fi can use it, and you can upload, you can use it the way you need. Even if you come and stay at my home and use it, nobody's bothered. Even electricity is there.
They stay even at 4.
Imagine
past
10.
Yeah, past 10.
Yeah, and you can just imagine, guys, that is the real mood of the G, and that's how I'm always. And I'm the people's property, and I'm the project of much of the people to make sure that we are moving.
People's property.
Exactly.
You are our property.
I am your property.
Yeah.
And
because may depend on you. You know, if
the
you
best
are not
thing,
there.
the best thing is, I always give myself. Whoever want to benefit from me can benefit. Because as far as everything is in concern, as far as somebody is feeding the family, as far as somebody is making something very fantastic at their home, we talk about let's move forward. Despite the challenges, let's make it happen. Guys, what I was talking about, look at the maze. They have been hit like a safari rally. You can just check. You think that it's the locust that came and attacked the maze. So they are looking like things that are not...
Mine there, but mine was big. They were not beaten very bad.
Perpendicularly.
Yeah.
They were hit slowly.
Yeah.
Continuously.
Because of big. They were big.
Okay, guys, that's the mood that we are having, this kind of the maze. So they are looking like they have been eaten, but the real fact is that the hailstone had a very big impact onto the greens, or talk about the cereal, or talk about the plants that were being planted here. So everything is looking like wilting, and right now they're going to be recovering to make sure that everything is so fantastic. So guys, keep it tuned, keep it locked, because we have much of the things to entail and entitle, as things are going to be getting to your own brim of the point. And thank you very much for everyone who has been supporting and making sure that Gintu is going forward and making things to happen. Back to the G Castle, and right now from this kind of the far end, it's looking so awesome and so characteristically good. This is the real G from the side, and we're going to be making sure that, guys, thank you for your support. Always support the G, because much of the boys always get a job from G whenever I am at the village, and this is the real mood that we're going to be making sure that we are not so stingy. Ooh, we're going to be making sure the boys are enjoying the vibe of today, and Gintu is at the village. Let's make it happen. Wagwan, let's make it me general. This is the real thing. Go, and we're gonna be making sure that everything is so good. Here we go, every time. Guys, back to the house tour of the GCAS. So as far as everything is in concern, I think now the pipings are being placed the way it's very necessary, as now you can just check. We are having the switch, it's the switch box here. We're having the charging port gonna be there, and it's just the two away, and we have another switch here at the bed. Whenever you have a bed, you're gonna be having a bed that you're gonna be coming to the upper section here to make sure that you're gonna be having a switch here at the bed, you understand? And we have the charging port again gonna be here. So this side here gonna be having I can talk about a small area exposed whenever we're going to be having some of the wall unit. Talk about maybe a closet here, we're going to be having something good onto this kind of the position. So as far as everything is in concern, the work is going on properly, as the drilling is taking the position right now. So everybody is fixing to make sure that the pipings are being fixed very properly to the other sections, to make sure that everything is prompted good. So guys, the ceiling will be just at where you can just see this kind of the gutter is. That's where the ceiling will be, and to make sure that this area are going to be so fantastic a height, and we need very very fantastic height because even the lights that we're going to be using at the G-Castle here going to be very, very fantastic lights that they need the height. Look at this kind of the ceiling that we're going to be placed onto this kind of the sitting room. So you're going to be at the upper area where we have the concrete gutter. So it means that you're going to be 12 feet tall to the upper section to make sure that you're going to be leaving an area exposed in terms of even you're going to be putting some corianders and something the lightings we're talking about, the taller one, the whatever you need to have here. So you're going to be fixed here properly to make sure that everything is so fantastic. So as the work is ongoing there, you can just have a small slight way of just a walk, so you can just check on how the things are happening outside here and how the things gonna be progressing as far as we are in concern. Already Mayani has left because he has some other things to do, and we'll make sure that everything is so fun. So here it's just we are signing in terms of hours, and we are doing with minutes, with hours, and whenever you finish your work, you're gonna be disappearing with an immediate effect. And back to this kind of the position, because of high water coming out from this kind of the spot of the gutter, we're going to be making sure that this week or next week we're going to be starting here to dig a very big hole, so as you can just maintain the water that we're going to be getting out from the G-Castle here, and to make sure that we are not destroying the foundation of the G-Castle here, because this water, it's a high volume of water that's coming out, so for us not to interfere with much of the foundation, we have to make sure that everything is going on very, very smoothly. So as far as everything is in concern, and we are ongoing, because there's a time I always talk about we have to make a change, and whenever small things changes, like whenever they can place one pipe and go, it's something that we have made a change already. And we're going to be talking about we have to make things come out very fantastic. Already this area, it was the one that was collecting much of the sands, but right now it has already been transformed into a kale farm to make sure that we are producing much kales as possible from this zone, and this is what we are just aiming for. So the impact of the hailstones, guys, this is the impact of the hailstone. So you can see the pawpaw plant was hit like Cherokee drum, so it's looking so perpendicular, like it need help, but we understand the hailstone, whenever they come, they have much of the alliteration to the way it always get forward. And whenever we come to the production of the bricks here, we have very many things to acknowledge. And as you can just check, I left here while they had started what is calling the bricking already, but I think they have just taken much of the brick back to the center, which is the storage area, and they have been stored already here. And they talked about there are 1,500 bricks already stored here. So we are ongoing, because we're going to be having 10,000 bricks going to be formulated here. So they're ongoing with the protocol. It's only the rains that are bringing some of the shenanigans in terms of drying, but we're going to be making sure that we are prompting to have a better climate that they're going to be coming, so as they're going to be changing for us to have the duties being followed. So right now the trees are crying, everything is crying because of what? High. Look at this kind of the cassava. The cassavas have been hit like something else, so they look like there's somebody who came to interfere with them, but the real essence of the time is the hailstones are something else. They even hit this kind of you can check, guys, this. You think it's somebody who was hitting it, maybe using a tree. No, this is just the hailstones that they did this kind of the misery and to this kind of the position. That's why you ever saw about Bayani was talking about, oh Gintu, you know what, the hailstones have hit, everything is looking shagarabagar. That is the essence of how the things are moving, are getting out to this kind of the position. And we have the work is ongoing, because when I come back I always fix the errors. This area, it was not yet prepared good to make sure that we are having much of the maize. And we have a gentleman here. Hello, mambo vipi? Kila kitu iko chonjo? Safi, tuendelee na kazi. Yeah, gonna be finishing and getting uliambiwa utamaliza uchukue mahindi? Ogota mahindi, eh? Safi. You're gonna be finishing and getting the tender to make sure that is weeding the maize here, and that is the works that I always offer to the villagers and to much of the people who are in need, and they like to do such kind of the work and feed their families. And you can see even the bananas here. They were hit and they are hit, so they look like something else here. So this is the impact of the hailstone that they brought onto the environment. So we have to make sure that it's the nature. We can talk about it's called the nature, and that's why we have to make sure that everything is so fantastic. Even my avocados here, they were hit like something else, so they were just falling down, and making sure that people and dogs are now getting to celebrate the avocados, because they're everywhere. Even some cows here at home, they like avocados, and they have to eat avocados whenever it gets too much of the time. So we are ongoing to make sure that I'm updating you whatever is outside here, because it has been so long before I could just have this kind of the moment. Here we are, it's one-on-one. So everyone who's being tuned and locked in, thank you very much, because we have much of the things. Still I have much of the boys and the guys who are making sure that we have the grass here. It's Napier grass, and it has been cut already. I think it needs much of the weeding. That's why I have much of the gentlemen to make sure that they are doing this kind of the work very meticulously. And I'm gonna be checking on the kales the other side, because I have kales to the other side, so I can just check what is really getting on. So I have to update you what is really happening and how it's gonna be happen by today. So I think this kind of the other side here, we never had much of the hailstone, because the maize here, it's looking so fantastic here. Aduri. Yeah. How are you, man?
We are good.
Everything is good?
It's good.
I see the work is ongoing, man.
We're busy plowing the Napier grass here.
Is it plowing or weeding?
Weeding.
Yeah.
So we're busy weeding the Napier grass.
Yeah, it's just the digging here and there.
Yeah.
And everything is good, man, today?
It's okay.
Because I was out of the village here. How is that? What's popping out, man?
Okay, did you heard of the hailstone, you know?
Yeah, the hailstone. It's what I'm updating people here. The hailstone have brought a Krakatu of the time here.
All the time here, but at least on this other side, as you can see, the maize plantation.
Yeah, I see. They're not having bad.
But
so
the other side, Nyamuini there. You know Nyamuini?
Yeah, I know there.
Yeah, it really destroyed the maize plantation there.
Okay.
Yeah, people
Same here, man. Because even here at my home here, it has hit properly.
Okay.
Even cassava, they are no longer having leaves.
Okay.
Yeah, I can understand.
It really destroyed everything.
Mairi, hi.
Hi.
Uko fresh? Yeah. So the work is ongoing. So guys, the guys are onto the work to make sure that we are aiming something else. So we go for the breakfast, man. It's ready.
Okay.
Yeah. Hey, Mairi. Let's go for the breakfast. It's ready. Yeah, guys, everything is so fantastic here to make sure that we are doing changes, and the changes we have to make them on our own. And when I'm always onto the village, we make sure that the people are getting job opportunity for them to raise. Because every time, whenever I wake up, I find people are already arranging them to talk about, oh, the real G, where are you, man? So as you can just have some jobs here. So I have that kind of a heart of helping, because even me, I was once in that kind of the scenario of going to somebody and talk about, can you offer me a job, man, because I'm lacking something, so I have to do a job. It's not like a person who talk about, oh, please give me. No, it's not like that one. So a person who is always talking about, oh, Gintu, please, I need a job, I need to do something, and I don't have this kind of the amount of money, so please, sometimes I can talk about, there's no need of you doing a job, I can help you in terms of that. And that's why we have to fix the nation and fix the errors. And let's go forward and make the changes. Let's go for the breakfast, because it's 10 in the morning. We have to make sure that everything is so fantastic. So as you are watching the video, thank you very much for your updates and everything that are going to be coming to the system right now, and we're going to be updating what comes next onto the video. This is how we go on with it. Guys, hard work. Yeah, I'm gonna be transferring this kind of a log, so as you can just have moto atambere hayo. Moto amekuwa mrefu. Yeah. Wewe kama umechoka bana, wewe toka. Guys, we are making it happen. It's a very big log here. monta atambe here gatei. Eh? Oh, madi atambe here. Woo! Hapo. Guys, it's a very, very... We are about to reach. Ay, 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 ay.
Lindo. Amanda asiwa kale hii.
Kuja juu, kuja juu. Kuja juu. Yeah. Wacha ikuje. Buda.
Make sure tuko side moja wote. Kwenda chini.
Haya. Ngoja kidogo ifike kwa shimo.
Haya, ngoja turushe kwenda chini.
Ngoja, haya. Buda. Ay, ay, ay. Guys, it's very, very hard. Ay, 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 ay. Bado ni rieng, eh? Yeah. It has to be drilled. Exactly. But at least we have reached here. It's very best. Guys, let's see on another work so we can just do it. And this one gonna be fixed today. Na kuinua inainuliwa aje? Na kienge.
Kienge huko.
Na ni rieng. Na five fika somewhere hapa.
Kule maana rai kipo.
Mtu mtambe ma.
Buraiga.
Alafu slide eh. Funga kamba pale.
Ivutwa inapiga push hivi wengine wanavuta.
Yeah, sure. Exactly. So guys, we are discussing on how we can just place it here and everything gonna be coming to you live. It's one on one. Keep it tuned, keep it locked. Let's see it. Sasa uliingianse eh? Ama hapo sasa. Rudi chini.
Sasa. Ona. Ikihang twende huko. Sasa unajua kitu zinakuwa. Mtu angekuwa pale, I direct ndani. Tena tunaingia. Twende. Ona. Ona, tarudi chini. Ona. Ona. Oya, umeniatia. Ona. Wachi iende chini mtafute mtu. Ona, sirudi. Mtu ya kuisupport hapa. Madi. Wacha kwanza. Ona watafuta mtu. Eka chini. Eka chini kwanza. Tafuta mtu chini. Eka chini. Surete zile mambao huko. Eka mtu supportiwa hapo. Ikienda mtu anasukuma na supportiwa. Huko. Kamba. Amba ya mpaka hivi imeenda kwa. Muti kwanza. Isupportiwa na
hiyo mtu unataka ikae aje? Wacha aje. Yeko kama angushe inua. Oh, ile inakaa hivi.
Unasukuma ikienda unasukuma unatega mtu.
Lazima wasikue kama mbili.
Yenye imefika kurudi chini ni haraka sana.
Hata ingine mrefu.
Si kama kubeba. Manya nisema again. Uzewita kinyo ireko hano. Hano wahawikaliga. Moze wana.
Guys, we want to make sure that we are getting this post onto the hole here, so as we can just have a backup of the Wi-Fi, because it's now becoming a shenanigan, because much of the people are now tampering with the things that are not intended for them to interfere with, because maybe you can talk about it's the sarcasm of the days and this kind of the reason, but I have to rectify, because whatever comes to our own philanthropical bash of the time, we have to make sure that we are fixing the errors with an immediate effect. Whenever they come or they don't come to interfere, I'm always available to make sure that everything is standard and ongoing, very fantastic and very much good onto this kind of the position. Keep it tuned, as we're going to be making sure that we are doing things very, very decisive, because it's not like somebody will talk about, oh, Gintu, this is not a good tree for us to, it's just for a backup of the Wi-Fi. It's not like the electricity one, so it cannot have some electricity placed here, because it's just for the Wi-Fi. It's just one cable in they're going to be passing through, and it's going to be very, very fantastic when we want to make sure that things are coming to you live, which is one on one. This is the works that we are always doing, and much of the people are just gaining a little bit of something from our own pockets to make sure that the people are moving forward. So this is how we're going to be making it high. Maha richimba ho chiri chincheru. Satem atomo matagera ichround polshira. Sasa hiyo nataka ikae aje? Ama ulete hiyo hapa ndani.
Naona tutafanya. Nataka tukimbie hapo hivi kimuti hapo. Unaona hapa hivi? Sasa ya kuisukuma. Sawa. Wakati inaenda, jamaa anatega ndio isirudi chini.
Sinajua. Siko na mbao fupi ziko huko. Ingekuwa wakati huu unaongea, alafu kuna keresa huko ndani na msumari inchi 4. Inchi 4.
Alafu sio ukipata mbao kama hii 61.
Fupi tu hivi uleta tuweke.
Let's prepare. Kaende.
Na huyu ya baby. Huyu. Sirudi njoo huku mbele.
Wewe njoo huku. Ona.
Kate.
Sasa.
Munga kidogo.
Haya.
Hayo. Hapo. Sasa. Umeachilia.
Sasa. Ukiinua unasoga mbele. Ukiinua mnasoga.
Mmoja ndiye akae tu kwa hiyo mbao.
Sasa mmoja ndo atakuja atakaa hapo.
Mmoja kuja hapo hivi.
Ama nikuja.
Tashi.
Ambaye katikati sawa. Tukiinua tukisema 1 2 3 tunaenda mnaweka.
Haya. Mwako para tiri.
1 2 3. Twende.
Haya Gintu.
Haya.
Hesabu.
1 2 3. Twende.
Nini mbele.
Kande wangu cha. Haya 1 2 3. Twende.
Uchori.
Nguchane.
Ndogambe.
Alafu hao wawili sio kuja kwa kamba ama mmoja.
Tuko hapa kutoka hapa.
Hapo sasa iko sawa. Ukae hapo. Njoo. Tuko wawili kwa kamba.
Barambe.
Haya 1 2 3. Twende.
Ndogambe.
Haya 1 2 3. Twende.
Kuja ushika kamba.
Sawa Haya 1 2 3. Twende.
Imekatika.
Inakatika.
Hadi ndio buri eto muko hoteleye. Ingambi. Ne bakando mwana. Ka comfortable.
Konko hamini kusiru mutengo kongere siru. Kwa sawa? Kwa sawa? 1 2 3. Twende. Shikilia juu.
Eka mawe.
Kwa sawa?
Hapo. Wewe bana ziki.
Eka mawe.
Moja kama.
Sasa tunaekana side gani?
Hili na.
Eka katikati.
Songeza pande hii.
Nisha katikati.
Hadi huko.
Jaribu weka katikati.
Guys, we are trying our best here. Na ni mrefu hata kuliko mti ya stima.
Watachukua mbare. Mama reji. Busku mo.
Dogo tu. Kwanza kuanza.
Naanza kwenda chini. Iweke kwa chini.
Muda kwenda hapo kidogo. Rudi side. Rudi side. Pole tu. Usivute na nguvu.
Kwa sawa.
Ingine tena huku kadogo.
Hapo tuweke hii.
Weka hii.
Sasa
Hiyo.
sawa. Kayo. Straight gorenge.
But imehang. Hapa hivi chukua kubwa hii uweke hapa juu. Irudishe chini.
Umelala kwenda.
Anaweza kamba huko chini.
Nenda na kamba hiyo.
Rudi na kamba chini uvute.
Chini. Mbareni. Kilindo. Chini kabisa huko.
Sasa
Hapo kabisa betarusa bereginari.
Yeah, hapo.
Tulia.
Usivute.
Usitoe.
Hiyo.
Vuta. Hivyo.
Hii itashuka. Haya, jaribu kufanya shake kingine. Hivyo. Kijana kumbe unashiba, ile maandazi lifanya kazi.
Mandazi inafanya kazi.
Maandazi lifanya.
Exactly, iko sawa sasa.
Hapo.
Hapo iko standard. Hapo iko
Tatemiri nani?
muti ndio iko na kona ration.
Mairi.
Jali.
Hatiri gena lende hani.
Yeah. Hapo fit. Everything is good. Everything is good. Hard work.
Unaona hii akili. Lazima akili mingi tumike hapa.
Akili mtu
Hii muti zimesaidia.
muti imeleta at least. Sasa mchanga yeku bana.
Experience. Jangi teka, ndio.
Mpaka mchangi wewe.
I think now I can formulate a team of Kenya Power here and we can make it happen here.
So these people are very much
energetic enough.
Kwa jamu mwingine alipanda kwa mti hivyo.
Guys, welcome back. It's Gintu back again to the root of today. I've just arrived at home here and I found that things are not working good. And I found that much of the cables has been, people have been already tempting with much of the cabling. You can just check the wires are hanging here, carelessly hanging. And they look like cucumbers here and the wilting of the cucumber. So I'm going to be having some fixation here because I've already put a very big tree here to make sure that the guy is... oh, angali uko kwa mpaipai. Repetition, sindio? So I have this kind of the cable. Oh, itavutwa, sindio? Yeah, I have the guy here. I want to make sure that want to be placing this kind of the cable where necessary to have the guy, the Wi-Fi coming. It's not for electricity, but it's meant for the only Wi-Fi because it's one that is bringing some shenanigans. Last time that I had an interference with much of the people and to talk about the Kenge villagers, and they came and tempered with it. And again, when I went to Nairobi a little bit, I've just talked about Gintu. We are lacking Wi-Fi for 3 days, 4 days today, and whenever I have democalized it to make sure that I'm fixing the errors. Whoever is just tempting, we're going to be talking about, we're going to be getting into where you are, and we're going to be fixing the error when necessary. So I have the gentleman here to make sure that is taking it where responsible. Yeah, man. So guys, you're gonna be making sure that he's going to fix it up there and put the Wi-Fi where necessary and make sure that we are doing everything how it's just recommendable to make onto the village here, because it was hanging a little bit like several meters, and right now I've just put here this kind of a log here and a tree here to make sure that we're gonna be serving as a part of the Wi-Fi or the cabling, so they can just pass direct to the G castle there. So everything gonna be coming to you live, which is one-on-one. Keep it tuned, keep it locked, as I'm gonna be updating what next and how I'm gonna be making it.
Ndio kata height girome.
Umesema inaenda juu kabisa, si ndio?
Bana. Hapa iko sawa. Hapa hivi nana ambata itafia nayo hapa. Kwa hiyo West hii tungekatia hapa hivi.
Yeah, I'm gonna be he's just fixing it there, and it leave it's gonna be acting whenever I'm gonna be having maybe other things gonna be passing. It's gonna be very effective. There's no problem. I can put even there some security light, no problem.
Pale hebu angalia, hebu utarukisha huko hivi.
Huko kuna ngori kidogo. Yeah. So guys, let's fix the errors, and I'm gonna be updating you what next. Keep it tuned, keep it locked. Let's go back again to the route of today, and we are restoring what has been not going on good. And to this kind of the final traffic bash of the time, everything gonna be coming to live, which is one-on-one restoration, what is necessary. And this is the end.